My name is Julia Yager, and this is my artwork entitled Frida Kahlo's Flowers. This artwork was made as a part of my midterm assignment, which was to create a piece inspired by a famous artist, and I chose Frida Kahlo. She was born in Mexico in 1907, and she utilized magic surrealism in a lot of her pieces. She's especially known for her self-portraits, which explores themes such as identity and the essence of the human body. As for the theme of identity, she mostly depicts cultural identity, but she is also known to express gender identity. One of her most common techniques is how she uses vibrant colors to convey feelings of emotions, which is ironic because she conveys these dark feelings through bright colors, making this portrayal of pain less evident. She is celebrated for her Mexican heritage, and she uses her culture to influence her works by including animals and flowers native to Mexico. She was a key figure in the Surrealist movement, which has its roots in wanting to experiment with representing the imagination that comes in subconsciousness. She explores spiritual themes as well as dealing with social, political, psychological, and existential issues and questions. She's one of, if not the most, famous artists from Mexico, as well as being one of the most famous artists in the world. Lastly, the most common material she used was oil pastels. For my piece, I wanted to include something about her heritage, while also making sure the piece resembled that of her other works. To do this, I chose flowers that were native to Mexico and flowers that commonly showed up in her other works, some of which being the Mexican honeysuckle, the dahlia, and calla lilies, among others. The background, which consists of the colors pink, gray, and purple, was supposed to take after the background in her piece titled Self-Portrait, dedicated to Dr. Eloiser. I first worked on the right composition, where I eventually settled on placing the flowers in the middle ground. I used colored pencils, which she was known to use a lot as well, and I started by blending the colors in the background, then moving on to each individual flower, and then finally doing the leaves in the forefront. For the flowers, I used shades of red for the dahlia, bougainvillea, and poinsettia, while I mostly used oranges and yellows for the marigolds, honeysuckle, poppy, and lilies. For the leaves, I used shades of green and some blues as well. I learned a lot about Frida Kahlo through this project, and I also got to have more practice with using colored pencils as my main medium.